Hello everyone, back again. Today I'm at somewhere I have never been to in my entire life. What a beautiful little church. I'm at a place called Dalton-Le-Dale, which is right just outside Seaham. It's a village. I've only ever driven past on the main road a couple of times, so I know nothing about this particular church or its history. Apologies for the noise, because I think somebody's shooting something up on the top. So this is St Andrew's Church. I've never even been in the village, never mind in the church. At St Cuthbert's Terrace, there's some lovely old style cottages down at the bottom there. So what is it we've got? The Church of St Andrew at Dalton-Le-Dale. In commemoration of Richard Oram, Thomas Oram, Rogers Oram, who gave their lives in the Great War in 1914. Also Christopher Rogers Oram, severely wounded, residents of Church Cottage, which was located here on this site. Probably brothers or cousins at least. So there's a stream in the distance. Apologies, as I said, it's quite noisy. We're only about a mile from the A19 as well. Let's have a look inside. Very picturesque. I don't even know how old this church is, whether it's medieval or just 1800s. Let's have a look at some of the headstones and see what era we've got. Look at that. Sadly, a lot of weathering on that one. Is it sandstone, I think? Probably not the best climate. We're actually... the North Sea must just be a couple of miles from here. Paxton, it's a good Scottish surname. Oh, look at that, David Dixon. Also, Children of the Above. It's got the category of died and their ages, so look at that. Thomas, Susanna, another Elizabeth, and then a Thomas, and then a Jane Oliver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 children. You can see the age is 14 days, 1 month, 2 years, 9 months, 14 days. And I think the bottom says 30 years and 36 years. So some of them died in adulthood. Oh, I forgot my bloody torch as well. Might have come in handy to read that epitaph. And these are a couple of older ones. What's this? Oh, who died 1834, aged 69 years. That's James Moore of Seaham Harbour, which is a couple of miles away. There's a clue. So we know these people are buried here because that's the family burial place of William and Jane Edwards of Seaham Harbour. Let's have a look go around the back. It looks a little bit more overgrown over there. Elizabeth Stedman of Cold Heselden. Blessed are the dead which die in the Lord. It's one of the probably most commonest epitaphs you'll ever come across. Apologies if there's any crackling as well. I haven't got me muffler on, so it might have a little bit of wind interference. That's lovely, that. Really narrow windows. No headstones around this particular part. It's a lot older than I thought it was. I had a feeling this was going to be one of these late 1800s churches, but probably if it's a village church, it's probably been here for centuries before that. That's picturesque around here as well. Had any headstones on that side? Look at that. Beautiful. The family burial place of Ralph and Jane Robinson, again of Seaham Harbour. You've got everything here. You've got a stream, a village, an old church, a graveyard. I think there's church service on at the moment. Better be quick before they come out. That's cool. Beneath are deposited the remains of John Stockbourne, master mariner late of Hull, who lost his life in Seaham Harbour on August the 11th, 1835, aged 30 years. This stone was erected to the memory of the deceased by his, I think that's generous friends. So he's a master mariner. Actually died in quite close to shore. It was in Seaham Harbour. Hull, a seafaring town. It's got a playground as well. Sadly that one's completely worn away. That's a good view of the church there. Get a picture of that for the thumbnail. I think I could take a picture one-handed. 2 seconds. Sorry about that. If you notice, headstones facing, well, pointed to east, over that way, where the camera's pointing. North Sea's on that side. There's members of the Harrison family. (1887), I think that one is, just initials. Notice that's a Charles Edward Gregson behind, and all these ones are, that's AG, and then CG, and then look at this, just use, I've never seen that from where you get loads with the initials on. Maybe it's because of the side of the headstone, or obviously a little bit cheaper. Again, look, EG. Oh, they're all Gregson burials. So this whole area is like a family graveyard for the Gregson family. That one's 1938, so I don't know if the Gregsons were a well-known Dalton-Le-Dale family, but they've certainly got that huge burial ground next to the church door. This one looks a little bit older. That's beautiful writing that. Look at that. Dale, in memory of Michael something Watson of Seaham. Wow, look at that, that's beautiful, that. In memory of Mary Story, daughter of John and Eleanor Story of Dorden Fields, who departed this life. Dorden's over towards Seaham. 1792, aged 6 months. And this is the daughter, Margaret. Oh, look at that one's the sad one. Also the body of Margaret Story, daughter of John and Eleanor Story, who departed this life 18th of October 1797, aged 19 years, interred here on the day of her birth. So she must have been buried on her birthday. It's an old one. Thomas Snowden of Dorden Hall. That's a Dorden Hall, that's 1810 and 1807, so quite old. I think this is probably one of the noisiest videos I've ever done. And we're only on like the road's just up the top there, towards the A19 and Dalton Park. That's Johnson family of Dalton-Le-Dale. That's a nice one. It's a big stone. William M. Hensel, it's a name I've never come across before. Shipbuilder. And there's a Jonathan Johnson, who was a mariner, father. I think that's grandson, I think, of the above. Must be clay pigeon shooting or something. Pattison. Oh, we're getting some older ones here, which I like. Thomas Laverick. Good County Durham name, Laverick. It's Anthony Watt of East Merton. It's just a few miles away on the other side of the N18, I think. Both sides, that one. This one looks quite an old one over here. Spring is coming. There's the snowdrops. That's a lovely little church door. I don't know if that was the original one or the vestry or something. Oh, sacred to the memory of the Reverend John Fisher, the curate of Dalton-Le-Dale, who departed this life January the 25th, 1810, aged 57 years, much and deservedly respected. I always find vicars and reverends tend to be buried right next to the church. That's an old one, 1792. Just the perfect sized churchyard to do a 18-minute video on. Oh, now this looks an old one. Right. Here lieth body of Henry Shiphard, who died the 17th of 1748, aged, I think that's 8 years. And I think it says of at the bottom. But if you look at that, look at the style of the sculpture. It's a lot more like freehand. It's not as, I should say, it's more natural. Look at that, beautifully done. Obviously, I suppose they didn't have the tools like they would do for 1800s. So I think the church is coming. Better hurry up. Oh, the church has just finished. I would have been here a little bit earlier, but I actually got lost and ended up heading out to back into Seaham. In memory of Anne, relict of Anthony Watt of Merton, a farmer. That's where the people have gone. To the memory of Ellen Stafford of Cold Heselton, in the parish of Dalton-Le-Dale. Richard English, yeoman of Cold Heselton, who departed this life in 1842. I think yeoman was just an independent gentleman. Yes. Members of the Ransom family of Dalton-Le-Dale. It's weathered. Certainly having the fun up there. I've seen a nice epitaph over here. This is William and Jane, the beloved children of W and A. E. Walker of Cold Heselton. William they lost two children in the 20s, one on the 13th of July 1865, and then sadly the following month they lost Jane, who was 23. Without epitaph, loved friends, farewell, do not weep, a little while, and with us may sleep. That's Mary Hyson. Sacred to the memory of Catherine, wife of John Hall, late captain in the 21st Regiment of Foot, who departed this life September the 6th, 1833, aged something years. I wonder where he served. 21st Regiment of Foot. But he had a colourful life and travelled all over. The Jameson family. Let's look at this one over here. Ralph Blakiston, Esquire, of, I think that's Simmons Inn, London, solicitor. So he must have been some sort of type of solicitor barrister. And that was his place of work, or where he was based, Simmons Inn. I think that's what he called, where barristers work, inns of chancery or something like those lines. And I think I've got a couple more than that. I'm getting sick of that. Guns going off. Not the best when you've got a headache. Of your charity prayer for the soul of William Joseph, the beloved husband of Mary H. Robinson, the old vicarage, Dalton-Le-Dale, and his wife, Mary H. So there we have it. Church of St. Andrew, Dalton-Le-Dale. Lovely little church. So I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much if you watched it. If you do me a favour, if you give it a like, and if you click on the subscribe, it helps grow the channel. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time.